Yo, what's good, campers? This is your boy k.beezy, man, and today we are back with another Alliance War video, man. This is the start of season 3. It's going to be a lot more of a shorter season this season, but hopefully we're going to try and record all of our wars so that you guys can see our good moments and bad moments. So one thing I want to mention, right, so as you guys may or may not know, so during the off season I wasn't really playing that much due to me and my family were moving house, so I was trying to log in and play Alliance quests as and when I could, but I wasn't really involved in Alliance War as much. I was back up for quite a lot of the time. I didn't really have any involvement. I was hoping to use the off season to practice on some of the more difficult fights that I was having in season 2, but I didn't really get that opportunity. So there may be some fights in season 3 that I'm a little bit rusty against, but you know, obviously we'll deal with that as and when it comes, and hopefully after season 3 I can get a little bit of practice. Now that the seasons are shorter and whatnot, you know, hopefully I can get a little bit of practice on some nodes and fights that, you know, I find a bit tough at the moment. But anyway, as you can see, so that was our first fight, man. We took on an Agent Venom there. That wasn't going to be too difficult. So our next fight is against a 5-star unduped mutant. So I was thinking it could have been Iceman, but as you can see, it is Archangel. Shouldn't be too difficult, man. I don't really have any problems fighting Archangel. One thing I will say, I've noticed a lot of people when they're using Stock Spidey, they heavily rely on Stock Spidey's auto evade. I would heavily just advise people, man, like if you can evade the attacks yourself, then definitely do it, man, because Stock Spidey's auto evade is a chance to automatically evade, if I can remember correctly. So, you know, for the times that he doesn't automatically evade and the block damage that you're going to take, man, it's not worth it, man, especially if you know that you can fully evade the attack yourself. So next up we have an unduped tech champion. So here I'm thinking it could be an Iron Man Infinity War. That's what I was expecting here. I don't think I've faced any other unduped tech champions on this node, and it was, man. So I don't think it's been a while since I fought an Iron Man Infinity War. In fact, I don't think I've fought an Iron Man Infinity War since season 2. So this was going to be really interesting. I wasn't panicking too much, but as you can see there, kind of slip up a little bit. So okay, cool. So we hit him with the Rasengan while he's trying to hit us with his heavy, and we counter, and then we counter again with the double kick to the face and the combo. So you know, it's not looking too bad at this point. I'm thinking, look, we nearly got him down 50% health. We don't have to worry about him going crazy when he gets to 15%. So you know, it should have been a fairly easy fight, to be honest with you. So I wasn't panicking or whatnot. So you know, it was a bit of a walk in the park. I just thought, you know, I got over 2 minutes left, so you know, I can take my time. I don't know why I used the L1 there. I don't know what happened there, but as you can see, I'm just taking my time, man. I'm taking my sweet time, and just looking for the opportunity. I think I was trying to bait out the heavy. There we go. Hit him with the Rasengan again. It didn't do much damage though. It didn't get a crit on it, but saw a little bit of an opening there. I could have hit him with the L2. I don't know why I didn't, and I wasted the L2 there, which is a bit of a shame, but it's not a big deal. You know, all it will take is a little bit more hits to end the fight, and there you go. Iron Man Infinity War down. So it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't as much of a difficult fight as I thought it was going to be, so it was all good. So next we head up. I believe the next fight is against Blade. I believe we have to move up to see, because we're currently on our 3rd war now. So, oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so this fight was against Blade. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is a node that I struggle on. So this is another Masochism fight, but I believe, but with this node here, it's a cornered node. So for those of you who don't know, any damaging debuffs that I cause on the opponent, so if I hit Blade with the L2 and he's getting shock damage, I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Sorry, I'm going to be giving him extra power if I try to then hit him after that. But in general, I don't know why I went in there. I went in very late, and you know, we're just trying to use the L1 to. I should have went for the parry there, and I didn't. Yeah, man. So I'm just panicking, and this is where I feel like, you know, watching fights like this, I'm just like, bro, I'm a little bit rusty, man, because if this was season 2, I would have killed this Blade. I would have killed this Blade easy, man. We've fought Blade on Masochism before, and it's been no problem. So you know, it's just a case of trying to play it safe, man. That's what it is. I'm trying to play it safe, but at the same time, not trying to play it too safe. I noticed that one thing I was doing was I was trying to parry a lot, and instead of just obviously looking for opportunities to go in, I was trying to figure out, okay, how do I take this fight without necessarily parrying, and just going in when I can. And I feel like I was thinking way too much into it. I believe that if I just continued, I had a nice little pattern going, and if I just stuck to that, I would have been fine. But I'm sure there was a time in the match where I tried to go for a hit when I shouldn't have, and that's what caught me out. I believe he parried me, and I believe he chopped me down like chicken chop suey, man. But I can't remember 100%, man. We're gonna have to have another look. I'm sure it's here. There you go. So I went in thinking that it was the opening, and it wasn't. And yeah, man, he's screwed. At that point, like, my Stark Spidey just gave up, man. He was like, forget this, man. And Blade just chopped us in half, man. So I did go back in, and I did think, you know what, no, this should have been a solo. So I went back in, and just wanted to take my time, and yeah, man, finish off the fight. So as you can see here, we're not too worried about parrying him for him to get the masochism to kick in, but you know, we are trying to get the poise charges up so that we can basically wrap up this fight as soon as possible. I did not want to come out of this fight with another death. You know, being the first war of the season, you know, starting off with one death isn't great, man. But you know, we like I said, we are a bit rusty, but you know, we just gotta pick it back up, man. So you know, it's getting close. I thought at the time that I shouldn't have gone in there, but as you can see, I just made it, man. Forgetting that obviously Blade was going to shrug off debuffs a lot quicker. But as you can see, Blade is down after our second attempt of going in, and I can actually go on to tell you that we did actually win this war. You know, it was a really good war, but we did actually win this war. I think Yeet did go on to solo the I think Yeet soloed the boss. I can't remember if it was Yeet, I might be lying, but I think it was Yeet that soloed the boss, man. So if it wasn't, then I apologize, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man, and I'll see you in the next one, man. Peace!